Hi, I'm here with Marta Villegas, head of the Language Technologies Unit at Barcelona Supercomputing Center, to talk about a very exciting topic, large language models for Spanish. Hi, Marta.
Hi.
Could you tell me, how did you become interested in AI and natural language understanding, natural language processing, et cetera?
Well, it was a natural way. I mean, I've been working in natural language processing for many, many years. Oh, at the beginning, everything was rule-based. And in all those times, we did strange things from the current perspective, right? And things went smoothly, right? So at the end, then we did machine learning. That was very exciting, no? We applied machine learning techniques coming from rule-based systems. And at the end, we are now applying deep learning techniques, and we are talking about artificial intelligence and these kind of things. It's a natural process when you are my age, let's say.
Okay, well, I probably am older than you. Okay, so in terms of you talked about machine learning, but are the kinds of algorithms you're working are learn once? Is that it? Or do they learn? Are you working on something that reinforces learning or that learns as it goes? Or anything like that?
Yes,
Are your algorithms, the algorithms you're working on, are they learning once? You talked about rules-based algorithms,
yes.
and now we have machine learning. Now, are they learning just once, or do they have reinforced learning, or do they just, how does that work?
Well, the current algorithms are very, let's say, easy and trivial in the essence, right? That you have a huge neural network of different shapes and architectures, but the idea is the same. You give the model a lot of data, right? And the model just trains from this training data, and at the end, when you get the desired performance and the loss is low enough, you have a trained model, and then you can give the model new data and seen data, and the model already learned from previous data and is able to perform new tasks.
Okay. Now, where are large language models going in terms of new capabilities and approaches?
Who knows? Because every week we see new announcements and new launches of new models, always better, smaller, smarter. So we don't know, but for sure, it seems that models are anytime more efficient, specialized, and focusing on a specific task, on specific domains that maybe are not yet covered. There are a lot of efforts in fine-tuning and in new novels, new ways of pre-training, and also for model distillation. It's important to provide models with that consume less resource requirements, right? Also, there is a lot of emphasis on ethical aspects of the models, and to generate responsible models that mitigate biases, also improve fairness, and also they are more transparent. It's necessary to provide models that are transparent and that we can rely on them. These areas are really important.
Okay, and the big question of the day is: are large language models a step towards artificial general intelligence?
Well, I don't think so. I mean, they are able of doing impressive things, right? And they are really performant, and we see that they are able to do tasks that 2 months ago were impossible, but now they are possible. So things are moving very, very fast. But language models are just language models, right? They have been learned to guess next word in a sequence of text, and this is what they do, and they learn to do. So they have limitations. They have a narrow focus, no? So they have been taught to predict next word. That's all. So they don't have a concept of how are things in the world, right? Explicitly. So they show a lack of common sense compared to humans, or to this general artificial general intelligence. No, they are no autonomous learning. No, they need to be pre-trained, and they consume lots of massive data to be able to perform tasks. It's true that they have this ability to learn tasks for which they have not been trained before, but in any case, they need massive amounts of annotated data. And what's more important, they are not able to perceive the world, right? So the physical world, it's at least for language models, as they are now, no? For multimodal models, things maybe are a bit different. They open new possibilities, right? With this multimodal aspect, with images, with videos, also voice. Maybe with in a near future we will see with input from the Internet of Things, things like this. But language models nowadays, they have no interaction with the physical world, and this is very limiting, right? This is very limiting.
Okay, that's there you have it from Marta Villegas, head of the Languages Technologies Unit at Barcelona Supercomputing Center. Thank you very much, Marta.
Thanks you. Welcome.